What's about your first game, ACC game?
It ought to be fun. I mean, especially for the freshmen too. I mean, since I've been through it once, I think it'll be a good experience.
What are your impressions of Florida State from what you've got to see from those guys?
I know they're a good defensive team, and they have a few good shooters in Michael Snare. So we're looking forward to the challenge.
How important would it be to sort of get ACC play off to a winning start?
I think it'd be really important to the team, and it would give us a confidence booster into the next game.
Are you guys where you feel like you want to be at going into league play?
I feel like we are defensively, but our offense. I mean, if we work defensively, it'll bring our offense to us.
Coming off a pretty good offensive performance for the whole team, though, that's got to give you all some confidence going in.
Yes, sir. It does.
KJ, do you remember your first ACC game? And if you do you remember thinking ahead of time, yeah, I'm ready for this, and maybe being surprised by what you saw?
My first ACC game, my most memorable one was the Virginia Tech game because I got to start that game. So going into that one, I was just like, leave it all out on the floor and just go out there and play as hard as I could.
But was there a difference from, non-conference early season games and then when you start ACC play? Was it a noticeable difference or not so much?
It really wasn't.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the talent was there. Even the players coming off the bench were, just as good as the starters. So I believe the ACC teams are a little bit more talented.
After playing 12 games, is there one thing in particular that's maybe bothered you about that the team's not as far along as you hoped it would be yet?
Not really. I feel like our team is we're young and we're still developing, and as we keep going, all the parts will come together.
Because Florida State won the league last year, is there extra incentive to try to knock these guys off, or you just look at them the same as everybody else?
It is, but we're just gonna go out there and we're gonna compete, no matter who it is. So yeah, I believe going in we'll be able to stick with them.
Is there an area you've seen your team develop offensively going into this game? Maybe from the beginning of the season till now?
I believe our freshman guards have picked it up a lot. Adonis and Rope, they've came a long way and they work very hard. So to have them come along and give us some scoring, it really helps us out a lot.
How's the maturation with this basketball team? I know Coach talked about it the other day. That was still something that he's probably the most concerned with still is the maturity level for you guys as basketball players.
Well, I believe it'll come as we keep going. And, the tougher the games are, I believe the more mature we'll get.
Florida State turns the ball over a lot. Is that an area where you think you guys could really exploit them?
I believe so because we like to get out and run and transition. So, if we could get them to turn the ball over, I think it'll help us out a lot.